Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, this is what I'm all about right here, baby. The Maui Fix. Bringing you what you need the most. A touch of Hawaii. Just a touch. Just enough to get you through to the next chapter, the next phase, the next day, the next moment, the next minute. I was sitting here just contemplating the meaning of life, and I came up with that famous posture. What is it? The guy that's like contemplating life. It's something like that. What is that? Is it like an? I don't know. Help me remember. What is that? That just reminded me of something. Contemplating the meaning of life. I don't know, man. I don't have it all figured out. But here's what I do know so far. This is all I got for you. God, family, and good business. That's all I got. God, He's somewhere, everywhere. Family is the most important thing on planet Earth, I really do believe, next to God. It's why we do what we do, right? Every day for our family. And then number 3, your vocation, whatever that might be. For me, it's real estate. For you, hit me in the comments. Tell me what's your vocation. But to love what you do is to never have to work another day in your life. And to love what you do and do it on Maui, get out of town. That's like next level. Only happens to a few rare people, though. Happened to me. Wasn't easy though, but it happened. So if you're new to my channel, the name of this video is Maui Walking Tour. And the only reason I named it that particular thing is because it's a highly searched term on YouTube. Shh. Don't tell all the other realtors how I do what I do. They'll never figure it out anyway. But part of it is giving the people what they want. It's real simple. So obviously a lot of people out there want walking tours of Maui. And honestly, that's what this channel has been about for the last few years, except I don't walk, I ride the one wheel. So if you want to see all kinds of stuff all over Maui, check out my channel. I have over 800 videos. A lot of those videos are walking tours, essentially. I'm on a one wheel because if you were to walk, it would be up and down. A one wheel super smooth. And I just take you all over the place. I show you the sights and sounds, the things that nobody else will tell you and show you. A lot of parking lots and a lot of shout outs to businesses that made it through COVID, and a lot of this. A lot of just beauty, because that's what, if there's one thing Maui is, it is beautiful. One of the most beautiful places on earth. If you agree, hit me in the comments and let me know. Is this a beautiful spot or what? Have you guessed where I'm at yet? I bet you won't. I bet you're going to think McKenna. I bet you're going to think McKenna, because there's a lot of this volcanic reflected pools in McKenna, but I'm not in McKenna. Hit me in the comments. Where am I? I don't have my glasses, but I missed what you were talking about. Came in too late. Lovely Maui sunset fix. I don't even know what I was talking about. I already forgot myself. I was contemplating the meaning of life. God, family, and your vocation. That's all I can come up with. And to enjoy every one of those to the maximum. Whatever puts a smile on your face, stick with that. Only think of positive things. If a negative thought comes into your brain, just kick it out. Because the body is regulated by the mind, right? The mind regulates the body, and you choose what goes into the mind, and then it affects the body. So the reason I do these Maui fixes is because I need them just as much as you do, because I work my you-know-what off every day to come out here and relax and to just take it all in. I'm telling you, man, it's just what makes the difference sometimes. That and grounding, right? Touching the earth, touching the salt water, getting a workout in, drinking lots of water, but tonight it's going to be a true Maui fix for you guys. It's been a while. I'll be honest with you. Lisa and I have been busy, man. 7 closings this month. We're very blessed to have lots of business. So thanks to you guys, the most aloha-infused audience on planet Earth, for calling us up and saying, "Hey, brah, we like buy." I'd love to help you find your perfect Hawaiian hale. We got a swell coming in. Let's hope I don't get wiped out live on YouTube. That would suck, huh? It's looking pretty gnarly, actually. Oh, surf contest coming up. But this is going to be a classic. Oh boy, it is getting serious. Ah! I better move out of the way. Retreat. This is going to be a classic Maui fix where I'm just going to let you take in the sights and the sounds. Enough of me. It's all about Maui anyway. And just let you unplug. This to me is one of the coolest things about this channel. Just letting you enjoy the sights and sounds, letting you know that this still exists, and if this is on planet Earth, that's a good thing. Knowing that this is just a 5-hour flight or a 7-hour flight, 3 Netflix movies, and no more masks, right? Come on. Just celebrate that. I mean, the fact they made us. Okay, we're not going there. Never mind. Never mind. But just take it all in. Just take it all in. I might just stop talking for a little bit. If you missed the beginning of the video, I was talking about, I named it the Maui Walking Tour. I'm not going to walk too far today, but I want everyone to know that many of my videos that I've made over the last few years, over 800 uploads, have been essentially walking tours of the beautiful island of Maui. On a one wheel, so it's nice smooth video. So feel free to peruse the channel and you'll get all kinds of inside tips and tricks and places to park and where to eat and shout outs for businesses and the best condos and neighborhoods and probably more real estate information than you want to hear, but that's okay. That's the vocation part. That's what I love to do. I'm more passionate about real estate on this island than you could ever imagine. By the way, why am I so passionate about it? Because there's not a safer, better place to put your money than real estate, right? So I'm trying to help your portfolio. Get it out of that stock thing, whatever that, that could get ugly. But the real estate, always climbing, going up. Throws off cash, you can manage it. And if you own one on Maui, you have an excuse to come here as a tax write-off. It's a business. It makes money. Yes, sir. As you can see, we have a nice little swell. I could be surfing, but I'm not. It's all right. Beautiful, huh? So just to orientate you, I like to do this in the videos just to let you know where I'm at. Has anyone guessed it yet in the comments? Does anybody know? I know it's pretty generic looking area right here, but I love these little reflection pools as the sun goes down. Anybody guess yet? Did I turn the camera this way yet? I don't think I did. Whoa. Okay, hang on a second. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, what's behind me there? Can you tell? That is the one, the only, yeah, it's the Montage. And that's my look-alike Cowboys hat from the Hana Ranch. Yes, sir. Gotta love Hana. So that is the beautiful Montage. There's the Cliff House. You can rent that out, have a private event. There's the most expensive home on West Maui. That is the beautiful Montage. Over here we have Coconut Grove. Over there we have Merriman's. Over there we have Napili Bay. Kapalua Bay over here, obviously. Up there we have the West Maui Mountains. And over here we have your Maui fix. So guys, has spring finally sprung? Maui Dan, are you done shoveling snow and scraping Jack Frost off your windshield and your nose? Is it over now? Are we in the clear, people? Or are you still really needing this just to defrost your brain? I know it's been a crazy winter. This is one of those winters. I'm glad every winter I miss, honestly. I haven't seen or touched snow in over 12 years. Very thankful for that. I have no intention of seeing or touching snow ever again. Like, literally, ever again. My wife was like, honey, let's go to Lake Tahoe and ski next year. I'm like, let's not. Let's say we did. Let's just get the postcard. But let's not go there and do all that when we have this. People ask me all the time, hey Eric, do you get island fever? Are you sick of being on Maui yet? Like, no, not even close. Matter of fact, every year that goes by as the mainland gets weirder, that's right, I'm sorry to say, but you guys are kind of getting a little wacky over there. I just thank God I'm still here. Because over here, things don't really change that much. It's like a Swiss watch. The weather's the same every day. It's kind of like, you ever see the movie Groundhog Day? But the difference is, here it is eternally summer. And every day, it just gets a little better. You just tweak things, right? Every day you just tweak it. You just make it a little better than it was the day before. It's like a new version of the software comes out, and every day you just upgrade it. Like a new bug fix, a new something you implement to improve your daily lifestyle, your health, your habits. You just try to get a little better every day. To me, that's the way to live life. Every day, continuous improvement. Not for any other reason other than it's just a good thing. Not trying to accomplish anything necessarily other than living the best life. Matter of fact, Hawaii, as you may or may not know, is known for having the longest lifespan in the United States of America, the longest longevity, and part of it is because of this right here. The calm, the relaxation, the vibe, the fresh air. The fresh air is a big one, trust me. The air blows on the island and then it blows off the island. It goes over to Japan or wherever heck it goes, but there's no air pollution here to speak of, and that's a big one, I'm telling you. It's really big because air gets trapped where you live. I'm sorry, it just does. All those cars, millions of people, industrial things going on, who knows what they're making around the corner. It's in the air, you're breathing it. You come here, yeah, maybe there's something weird in the air, but it's gone 2 seconds later and it's across the ocean. So air quality is massive. We've got some pretty good water here. Of course, we have the salt water, that helps. A lot of grounding going on, a lot of positive energy, a lot of, you know, whatever those negative or positive ions or whatever you need. You spend an hour in that every day, or half an hour or 10 minutes. Just looking at it changes your whole vibration. Gives you a better outlook, cleans your senses, cleans out your lymphatic system. I don't know, I'm not a doctor. All I know is you feel good when you come here. It's the number one reason when I came here. Believe it or not, I came here on a 2-week business trip. I got sold a real estate franchise. I came here to scope it out for a couple weeks, do some marketing, and then go back home and figure it all out. I called up my wife. I said, honey, pack the house. I'm not leaving. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Seriously. I came over with a carry-on and never went home. Awesome. When it hits you hard, man. And that's why I call this the Maui fix, because to me it's a little bit like a drug. And you need it. When you get too much of it, then you really need it, and then you got to stay. It's like you're just hooked. And if there's a thing to be hooked on, right? There's so much addiction going on in the world right now. If there's a thing to be hooked on, let it be something like this. Because there's no high like the most high. Check this out. Got a little Karen Hall popping up there. Obviously the sun is setting. Last night I was actually down here checking it out, and we had this massive glow that came on right after the sun set. Don't know if it's going to happen tonight or not, but it's good. While we're waiting for the glow to hit, should we just take a peek around the area? All right, let's give you a quick tour here. Over here we have the beautiful Merriman's. Shout out to Merriman's. Last time I was there, they had a fixed menu. I don't know if they still do, but it was some good fixins on the fixed menu. You know, it was like a standard course you had to get, which was very good. Next to that, obviously, we have the beautiful Kapalua Bay, and behind there we have Coconut Grove, some beautiful true second home condominiums. In other words, you can't short-term vacation rent those. Above that we have the famous Cook Pines of Kapalua. Above that we have a little beautiful sunset. I call it the Karen Hall. I don't know if you guys remember Karen, but she was a sunset caller of types, a sunset whisperer. Over here we have the beautiful Montage. Also residences here you can purchase that are fee simple. Beautiful, beautiful resort. And then next to that we have the Cliff House, available for evening private events, poo-poos. Great place to get married, in my opinion. And of course up there we have the most expensive house in all of West Maui. After the video gets done, I will put links in the description. I do have websites for all of these properties: Kapalua Bay Villas, Golf Villas, Ridge Villas, the Montage, Coconut Grove, and all of those condos there. I'll put a link in the description. I have a website for all of those, and also I fly a drone literally from the Ritz-Carlton past the Montage past all these condos, all the way down to Puamana on the south end of the west side. And in that video, I call out every single condo and I talk a little bit about it, and I give you a website so you can check out and see what's for sale, what has sold. My goal is to be the absolute best resource. The name of the motto of my channel is everything you really need to know about Hawaii, but you can't find in the listing. And my goal, since it's hawaiirealestate.org, it's like information. Like, that is my purpose in life, is to learn as much as I possibly can about every stick of real estate on this island and share it with you and be a resource so that I can help you make wise decisions. And yeah. Oh, I just saw a turtle pop its head out over there. All right, guys, scale from 1 to 10. How is the beauty factor out here as far as the setting for the Maui fix? By the way, Molokai right there, shrouded in clouds. You can't see much of it right now. And then over here to the left, we have the beautiful island of Lanai, also shrouded in clouds at the moment, owned by the one and only billionaire Larry Ellison. It's a beautiful day trip you can take the ferry across to Lanai. Another great trip. You know, they say that less than 1% of the people that come to Hawaii ever go to the island of Molokai. There used to be a ferry that went from here to Molokai, but not anymore. Now you have to take an airplane. But if you ever go over there, I encourage it. Go to Kuala Papa, which is where the old leper colony is. Now it's called Hansen's disease. But you take an airplane, you fly over, and you see one of the best deals in the world is you take the airplane and you see all the 3,000-foot cliffs versus taking the helicopter tour, which is way more expensive. But they fly you on that side of the island where the cliffs are. Then you drop into Kuala Papa. You take a bus tour around that area, and probably, in my opinion, my humble opinion, the most beautiful single spot in all of Hawaii, including more better than Princeville on Kauai, which I actually would vote the second most beautiful spot. I know, sorry Maui, you don't have my vote in the top 2 most beautiful spots on Maui. Number 1 is Kuala Papa. Number 2 is Princeville. Hanalei area, you just can't beat that bay and all the waterfalls popping off in the distance. It's ridiculous. And then Maui would obviously be number 3 for the most beautiful spot, which I would have to say, in my humble opinion, would be over in Haleakala National Park. I was just there last week. Kipahulu, the hike up to Waimoku Falls, because it's just absolutely devastatingly beautiful. 400-foot waterfall. And a beautiful, beautiful hike through the bamboo forest. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've had our Maui fix. I was hoping for some crazy eruption of color like we had last night, but it's not going to happen, which is okay. I can never figure out when it happens, when it doesn't happen. But, if you want, we can take the hike back together. I don't know, what do you think? Should we take the hike back together? Should we suffer through it? There's a couple spots up there I wanted to show you that are pretty cool. So let's just do it. The thing I love about YouTube Lives is there's no rules. There's no editing. It's just me yapping, unedited, in the raw, straight from the heart. From Maui, no kaoi, to your computer or your living room. No editing required. So this is a beautiful little hike you can take. Matter of fact, there was, I think, 3 different sets of people that were down here taking photos when I got down here, so it's a great place to get your family pictures taken. This is Cliff House, and then next to Cliff House is the jump spot right there. So if you ever want to come here with your kids and jump, there's a bunch of little places there to jump, but there's also really good snorkeling right here in this bay. A lot of people don't snorkel it, but what you do is you take your kids to the jump spot, and then you jump in and do a snorkel right in front of that Cliff House. It's a beautiful, beautiful snorkel. And here's the key to snorkeling. Go where there's not too many people. You don't want to go completely alone, but if you go to a place that's getting hammered all the time by lots of people, then not as many fish. Like during COVID, when the place was empty, the snorkeling numbers went up by like 100-fold. I'd go into Black Rock and there'd be like rivers of fish. Literally rivers of fish. And now the snorkelers are back, and you know, you got some fish, but nothing like during COVID. It just blew up. All right, so we're gonna take this little walk. I'm gonna try not to trip. And you take a look at the sights and sound as we're cruising. Nothing too exciting, but you never know. It's another good point to go out on down there. You see that? That's the point right in front of Merriman's. You can walk out on that. As you can see, there's a few people there. But you kind of cruise out on these points, and they're beautiful places to come take pictures or just meditate, pray, be alone, hang out, get away from the crowd. And then the montage here has got some beautiful grassy knoll areas with some beautiful little park benches and whatnot. You can come, bring yourself a little roller of, you know, goodies like cheese, crackers, wine, bubbly, gin and tonics if you're a drinker. Of course, I quit drinking this year, and but hey, if you guys are still imbibing, that's cool right now, but on a roll, so I'm sticking with it. But I used to enjoy a nice G&T with a bunch of lime in it. Ooh, gosh, I gotta be careful. It's starting to sound pretty good. It was the lime I loved, man. Ooh, I put lime in everything. Coronas with lime, Dos Equis with lime. Okay, Eric, stop talking about beer. Bad influence. All right, here we go. Is this okay, guys, that we're continuing the live? See over here? This is what I'm drinking these days. I've got my, see? The one wheel. That's my giant, doesn't that just say it all about me? One wheel and Hurley. All right. All right. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Can I sneak around you here?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I like how that thing holds the
Isn't that sweet? Yeah. Smooth video. Thank you. As you can see, there's families out here just taking it all in. Running and playing and throwing kids around. I'm going to show you a couple little cool spots. Did you know that there's this two little park benches right here? It's pretty cool, right? So you can come here and just have yourself Nick right there. Are you catching my vibe? Are you feeling it? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller. Okay. Check this out. If that wasn't cool enough, you see this big clump of trees, whatever, right up here? Well, guess what? I'm going to show you another little secret spot. So next time you're on Maui and you're near the montage, and you can come to places like this and just hang out. You don't have to be staying at the montage. Just come here and chill. Check this out. You just go right in here. All right, look at this, huh? Enchanted, is it not? Ooh. See? Propose to your bride-to-be. You could re-propose, recommit yourself to your bride right here. You could just come here and, whoa. All right. Just come here and make out, you know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, you remember those days, I'm sure, back in the day. All right. So, a couple cool little spots you probably maybe didn't know about, and just ended here with a beautiful shot of what Condé Nast calls the most beautiful beach in the world. I did one year anyway. Epic. And that's one of the things, honestly, that makes the West Side pretty special, is we have all of these sacred bays. So pull up your Google Earth or your Google Maps, look at the satellite view, and just look at all the bays as you come up the west side of Maui. And there's sacred bays. Honokiana Cove, Kahana Bay, Kapalua Bay, Napili Bay, D.T. Fleming's is a bay, Honokahau. So obviously Honolulu Bay kind of is the big one, but then there's even bays after that. So these sacred bays to me make the west side very special. Why? Because they're protected, deep blue water, there's coral, there's even surf breaks. It's just cool, man. It's just protected. Kihei Wailea, kind of flat, straight strands of beach with little points, but not these deep bays. And I love the fact that it's got this deep blue water. It makes for such good snorkeling. It's not all blown out with sand. So anyway, I could just go on and on, but I'm going to leave you with this beautiful vision right here, because this will set the tone for the rest of your evening, I do believe, as you contemplate the fires of Hawaii, burning the tiki torches, setting the tone, setting the mood. Back when I was on the mainland, I had these in my backyard burning almost every night in the middle of winter as I drank my longboard and played Hawaiian music and swore someday I would never have to experience winter again. Talk about inspirational, man. So, anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for letting me share a little bit of Hawaiian evening with you and your ohana. As always, I wish you and your ohana the best. Much aloha from the beautiful island of Maui. In the comments, let me know, what is it about this place that is so special to you? Or maybe it's another island. Maybe it's Kauai, maybe it's Oahu, maybe it's Big Island, maybe it's Lanai. It could be Molokai. Tell me, what is it, which island, and why is it special to you? I'd love to know. Obviously, I'm always sharing my heart, but I'd love to hear what you have to say as well. So, hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Take care, stay warm, much aloha, and remember, everything you do sends a vibration into the air, and it replicates and duplicates. So try to send out as much good aloha vibe around you. I'm telling you, it'll come right back at you, and we can change the world just by a beautiful attitude. Put that smile on your face, and remember, everything that you do echoes in eternity. Until next time, Eric West out. Much aloha. Maui Dan, I'm still thinking about you, buddy. I am. I know you're coming in August, and you got it all planned, or is it September? Thanks for the reservations at Leilani's. I appreciate that. I'm so there, brother. I can't wait. We're gonna do. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do a scuba dive? Or are we gonna do an e-foil? By the way, guys, I've got an e-foil now. If anybody wants to go e-foiling, let me know. I have access to 2 e-foils. We can go e-foil together. We'll go out there, and you will fly above the water on an e-foil. Nothing like it. There's no sensation like flying on an e-foil. It's so cool. Just ask Kyle Lenny, right? The ultimate god of the ocean waves. All right, guys, till next time. Eric West. I could just keep talking, but I got to stop at some point. Take care. Have a good night.